Okay, everybody, we back swinging. We're still swinging, and I'm your host, Thomas. And today, family, we got my girl Kendra G back up. You know how this go, family. I ain't see much of this. All right, she on the same planet with us. Nice looking young lady. She looking for love. Let's see if we can help her out.
I am in Greenville, South Carolina.
Okay, Greenville. How old are you?
I'm 42.
42. What you do for a living?
I'm a college professor.
College professor. You have any kids?
I have 3 children.
How old are your 3 kids?
My oldest is 22, my daughter is 21, and my little one is 5.
5. 22, 21, and 5.
Yeah.
Sarah, Greenville, South Carolina, 42, college professor. Are all your kids by the same man?
No, my first 2 by my ex-husband, and then the 5-year-old is from another relationship.
Okay. And when did you get divorced? Years ago?
Years ago.
Okay.
Years ago. I got married when I was 20, Kendra. Okay. So I've been divorced since I was 25. So it'll be almost 20 years I've been divorced.
Oh, so you got divorced after 5 years?
Yes.
Okay. And what's your zodiac sign?
Capricorn.
First thoughts, family. Nice looking lady. You know what I'm saying? Not bad looking. And no, 45, no. And no, not for me. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I know I don't speak for all the brothers. All right, so let's see what she's talking about.
Capricorn. All right, so we got Sarah, Greenville, South Carolina, 42, Capricorn, college professor, mom to 3, 2 by her ex-husband, 1 by outside situation. And let's do it. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
You know what? To be honest with you, Kendra, I'm not really looking for a man. I want a man to look at me like how Jacob looked at Rachel or how David looked at Bathsheba and just knew she's the one. That is just what I want. I just want a man to look at me and it's something inside of him that makes him feel like I cannot get this girl out of my head.
Already. Does she strike you as a grown-up? Is this how you would expect a grown 45-year-old middle-aged woman to be talking? She wants somebody to fall in love with her at first sight. Girl, you 45 years old, 46 years old. That ain't happened yet. Do you think that's going to happen tomorrow? What is wrong with you? What is wrong? Ain't nothing that ain't happened in the last 45 years going to happen in the next year. Nothing. I promise you. What are you talking about? Y'all need to grow up. They too old to grow up. Family, they leading these women. This the generation that's leading the next generation. Her can't get serious. Won't get serious. Refuse to grow up.
I have to have her. It ain't even about what I'm looking for. It's about him finding me.
Woo! So you're just putting yourself out here for him to find you.
That's it. Where are you at? Where are you at?
Okay, so with that being said, I'll ask questions. I ask the same questions, but I'll try to ask from that point of view. So the man that finds you, what are some deal breakers you don't want this man to have?
You know what? I need a man that's humble. So the arrogance, I don't like it. I don't like a liar. Can't stand a liar. I don't like lack of emotional intelligence. So I can't, I'm feeling some type of way. We need some sort of vocabulary. We need to be able.
Bro, what is emotional intelligence? I haven't heard a woman tell me that yet. All right. What is emotional intelligence? What do that mean? All of y'all keep saying it. Can't nobody explain what it means?
Able to express how we feel, our thoughts, our ideas. Even if we can't say them initially, we need to be able to think about them, come back, have a discussion about them. You need to know Jesus. So I saw
what you got here, right, is some average looking chick who thinks she get ready to come and run some boss dude. That's what you got right here, bro. Some average cute chick thinks she thinks she hot. I can tell she thinks she hotter than she is. All right, listen, and this is what you about to get. You get ready to get all this attitude from some chick who nowhere near as hot as she thinks she is.
Something like it was on an Instagram reel, and they were asking people at the bar name 5 books of the Bible. That's not the first 5. So I need somebody that can name 15. That's not the first 5. So if you can't name 15 books of the Bible, that's not the first 5. You ain't for me. But that's, I would like a father. I would like a man that, you know what school time is. You know what school supplies are. You know these things, and not necessarily for the money, because clearly I do well for myself. But I would just like somebody that can add to what I have going on here.
So a couple of things. What was the situation with your 5-year-old dad?
I bet you think you just said something. I bet you think you just told. You ain't say nothing. You ain't saying nothing. And you can't think this display of foolishness to get you a man. Girl, you showing your natural yellow butt up here for nothing. When you watch this, you should be embarrassed.
What, my 5-year-old's dad, when I met him, he was different from any man that I had dated. He's an entrepreneur. He makes over $300,000 a year. So it's not about the money. But I think,
baby girl, who cares? You ain't with him. You ain't with him. So I mean, why did we need to know that? Maybe you think that that's gonna make somebody with $300,000 who can have access to a lot of different women, want some middle-aged woman who act like a teenager and think you supposed to let her tell you anything, run you. Look at her, she tripping, ain't she? She tripping, she bugging out.
The arrogance. I also think, unfortunately, when people ask you, which is a question I hate, but it's one I've learned to answer, when men say, why are you single? And I think the answer is, men, I like men first. Like, I'll know when I meet you with, after I do my interview process, 2-3 conversations, yep, this is something I can deal with. But with men, with Instagram.
So what happened with your husband and your baby daddy? Let me guess, it was a glitch.
And Facebook, I think that they have this checklist of need to look like this, be like this age, this. And I think they like me too late. They all come back with rings and vows and promises, but they
don't like you too late. They just realize your face too long, your mouth too wide, and your nose too broad. I mean, you still look okay, but you're not gonna be top choice for most men. Trust me, baby girl, you need to chill out, slow down. All right, you can get some men. All right, you can get some men. It's gonna be some men that would love to have you. All right, but man, you think you got it going on, and you up here popping it like men just need to know. Man, we don't care. We don't. Trust me, we don't care.
Like me too late. So I need somebody to like me up front. And I think he liked me too late. That's what I'm gonna say. I think that.
See, and I know what you thinking in your mind when I say that to you. Well, he ain't all that. See, I know I ain't all that. See, they don't come and mess with me because for my looks. They come and mess with me because I'm so serious. I make sure I'm so serious, so I never had to take a woman like you.
Everything was great.
Because if you're still single, why not give him a chance?
You know why, Kendra? Because it makes me feel like if I like you up front and then you do whatever you want to do for 5 or 6 years and then you come back, it makes me feel like you'll do. You know what? I done been out here. I've done all this. You'll do. Sarah will do. I don't want to do. I want you to meet me and you know you the one for me. I don't want to do. So either you're going to have to lock in or that's it.
So let me ask you on the opposite. When you guys,
I know why that ain't happened in the first 45 years of your life, baby girl. Because you ain't nobody dream. Trust me, you're not. I know you done told yourself a lot of things and men supported that and lied to you. Because listen, you will work, all right? Listen, you nice looking. Listen, you nice looking. I ain't taking that from you. But you know, this woman that you up here stunting like, you ain't that. You ain't that at all. You ain't nowhere near hot enough to get this off. This stuff you popping, nobody will never listen to this from you.
were together 5 years ago. Was it a committed relationship?
We were in a committed relationship.
So could you guys have a child together? So did y'all have talks about building a life together, or was the baby kind of like a result of fun activities?
So the baby was he got dropped out the sky. He definitely wasn't planned. So I know this is a crazy story, and I was on your show during COVID. So in 2021, when the baby was like little, okay, because he was born in 2019.
I gotta find that.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. I had braces, and I was in Indiana at the time. I moved here anyway. Fast forward, so when we met in 2018, and we met in 2017. 2018, I was liking him, but when I first met him, and I said this on the show the first time, Kendra, I had not had sex in 10 years. Okay, so I was really like devoted and like waiting on God to send me this man. And when I meet him, he was a deacon in the church, and it wasn't about all the money he made, because at the time I didn't know, but he was a really good father. He just seemed like this great guy. Well, anyway, after dating for about 6-7 months, we were in a committed relationship and we started to have sex. And I felt bad about it because I didn't feel like the relationship was progressing to marriage like I needed it to. It just kind of felt like, well, how
he was the pastor. She didn't even know he had money. She didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Treacherous. She just treacherous. You know what I'm saying? You're not even that good.
How long are we going to do this? I don't think I'm really good at being a girlfriend. What is a girlfriend? We just have sex and I just cook and I just act like a wife until you just feel like one day, hey, you're the one. I don't even know how to do that. I'm not sure. So a job opportunity came up for me to teach in Oklahoma at a big school there. And he never said, don't go. Like on Friends, I wanted you to hop on the plane and be like, don't go. I want to marry you. And that never happened. He just let me go. So I left. He came to visit for Thanksgiving, and he left a package. And that is how the 5-year-old got here.
So now, but for the more recent, he is a guy that has come back. You said with a ring, so he wants to marry you.
Oh no, not him. No, we talk. Oh, no, not him. Me and the 5-year-old's dad. We talk. He calls every day. He's in Indiana. I'm in South Carolina. He's financially responsible for the child. I think that once you're a man and you're single for a long time, I don't even think you know how to be in a relationship, to be honest.
So who's the man that you said came back with a ring, but you don't want him no more because he didn't get it right the first time?
Well, I don't know if this is going to be aired, but I will say.
Okay, hold on. Well, pause. Don't say, if you don't want to get it, will be aired. So don't say
that's
anything.
Fine. This is what I'm going to say. I can't. Okay, let me explain something to you. I like this man a lot. This man that I'm talking about, I liked him a lot. He was very handsome and all together. Now he looks like Santa Claus. He done gained a lot of weight. He's pushing 60. And now you want to marry me now. No, thank you. Let me tell you, and I want to tell a whole bunch of women out.
I wouldn't believe none of this if I was you. I'm telling you. Listen, she fancy herself, this woman. She knows she not. All right, listen. She hoping that she could get up here and perform this woman, you would think she that woman. All right, we not never gonna believe this.
Out there that want these older men, the difference between a man when he starts to like take that decline, the difference between 52 and 57 is the difference between a boy from 12 to 17. It's a big 5 years. It's not the same as 32 to 37. It's not the same as 42 to 47. 52 to 57, you have a senior citizen now. I'm just saying.
Okay. So when you wanted him, he was out there, he was out in the streets, but now that he in the house.
Now you AARP. Now you calling. Now you in.
Yo, too old to grow up. She too old to grow up. All right, he heard her. She think this is how she getting back at him. Bro, girl, you tripping. You came on here to find a man. You showing your natural yellow butt. All right, listen. Jesus.
Counseling.
Sarah said